So we're just doing a quick test on the Ecamm Live. So we're gonna make sure that all is set for when we're ready to officially go live. But while I'm here testing out Ecamm, we are going to talk about this. The Sony FX30 is it a worthy buy in 2024? So we're here for now. So we're gonna just see the features and stuff. So when we're ready to officially start streaming, while I get you guys accustomed to seeing me here on live, then right. But in the meantime, between time, I guess this will be posted to my channel. So if you happen to see this video after the live, just comment the questions below and I'll try my best to hop on down and answer all your questions, yeah? Alright. This is not what I wanted to do. So look at it. Delete. Message Misha. Tell her to click link in my status. Let me see something. Charger button and work, you know. Don't shake. So we're live for 2 minutes, waiting on somebody to pop in and ask a question. Made up in there. We and the duppies. Yes, sir, guys, you have me here talking to myself. I know I'm a nobody, but hey, hop on down. You're not charging now. My guy's charging working. Big up, bro. What's up? What's up? What's up? What go on, my bro? Yeah, I guess it's reach out to the peeps. Oh, that nice. Yeah. Like, I can pay for it after all. I'm on the trial period right now, so we're just a test of see if it's something that we like. But while we're here, ask all your camera questions and I'll answer them. So just leave a comment. Especially you, Jelani, just check my status. Check my status. My WhatsApp status. So just ask what you need to know, bro. Willing to give you some tips and things, you know, so anything at all. Oh, and also let me know if my audio is good, if you're hearing me loud and clear. I want to make sure it's all is good. It's not lag?
No, if it's not lag. I'm saying asking if it's lagging.
Oh yeah, I just asked. I'm not sure. I guess them typing. Yeah. I wonder if it's a lag. You hearing me clear, guys? Let me know. good, about 6 seconds. Alright, cool.
Sorry about that twice. Oh, it seemed like you clicked you shared the old link. Should I share the new one?
I don't even know how to do that, bro. Just be it from YouTube. You have to just be it from, go on it from YouTube. And share it to our phone now, charge. Yeah, cause the Sony, bro, versus like the 64, what is it, 67?
Yeah.
The 6700 and the Sony FX30 is basically the same camera, but
For them claim.
well, yeah. So one basically make to take pictures mainly, and it has the same video features as the FX30. So it's the best of both worlds. See now, Sony, and this is what I talk about, right? It's the best of both worlds. So wait, let me see. Alright, so I'm just gonna. We'll try to see if we can find this Brookie.
No, I won't wait to because it seemed like something break. It's supposed to attach.
Hi, welcome. Let me know if you're hearing me well. Let me know if the stream is going. I try to. Be for real, man. Be for real. Be serious. Yeah, man. The Ecam is nice, man. The Ecam nice. I guess we got 8 people on the live. Welcome, guys. Ask all your FX30 questions. And we got the A6700 as well as Osmo Pocket 3. It's on deck somewhere here. So we're answering all A6700 questions. And FX30, the A67 are malfunction right now, you know?
So they need to do better.
Alright. Alright, so if we're going to talk about value for money, I want to say the FX30, but I would be lying. The 6700 is arguably the better buy. It's like $1,300. The FX30 is $1,800. They say the FX30 is a part of their cinema line, and the reason for that is because of all the buttons and the functions that it has. And the 6700 is a single slot SD.
Yeah.
Versus this that has the dual CF Express / SD card slots and all of that. You know? So yeah, I would definitely say that's the better buy. What do you mean? The FX is yes, both are APS-C lenses, and the FX30 normally goes on sale for around $1,500. And if you can't afford the FX30, you will definitely get the A6700 as a substitute, because it's basically the same sensor. Well, it is the same sensor, not basically, it is. So it's the same features, and also this has AI autofocus that the FX30 doesn't have. So that's a plus, and it's just $1,300. The live stream setup is Ecamm Live. Yeah. We're testing it out right now. So we're gonna know if we're gonna purchase it, subscribe to it, but it is. Thank you. Alright. Automation. The ZVE10. Basically, I think that's $700 right now, if I'm not mistaken. So it's not bad. It's just that it's 8-bit, and once you go 10-bit colors, you won't go back. You won't go back any at all. 8-bit was good while it lasted, but 10-bit, the first day I got my A7 IV, that's one I'm shooting on right now. And the first video I shot, it was a music video. And when I reach home and color it, trust me, I was like, and this was the same time when I started using DaVinci Resolve, so the whole color space transform thing worked. And yeah, and there was no going back from that. Yeah, fresh. If I'm a 10-bit, it makes no sense, man. No sense. So, yeah. Been here for what, 11 minutes. Appreciate you guys for staying on. You know, sending the questions. Okay, well, that's good. You definitely can tell the difference once you come across it. You definitely can tell. It's that obvious. You'll see it. So even if you're legally blind, then yeah.
Last year, A7
What was the cost for the A7 III? How much you got it for? Last year, that could have, no man.
Oh, you could have get the 6700.
It's a good full. Don't get me wrong. It's still a good full frame camera.
Unless
But
you wanted a full frame,
yeah, if you want a full frame, then it's a good buy. Not gonna say it's not. But full frame APS-C, to be honest, this war between the two needs to stop, because if you know what you're doing,
just
right lighting.
Just take 2 steps back.
Yeah.
That's all I need. 2 steps back. Yeah, good.
So lighting wise, get the equivalent lens. So for, in our case, a 16 milli on this would be a 24 milli on the 7.4. So technically, my Sigma 18 to 50, this right here, 18 to 50 is basically a 28 to 75 lens. So it's equivalent to the thing. All right.
Yeah, if you just look at the photo, you could have this 6700.
What about the camera and audio setup for the stream? All right, so the camera I'm using right now is the A7 IV. With the Aliland that you see on my shirt right here for the audio. It's connected directly into the camera, so I'm getting audio from the camera and the visual as well. But there's a multiple options to either get audio from the computer, or if you have a mixer, there's quite a few features in Ecamm to get that done. Alright, so let me see. Around 1500, but currently, I just do photography and truly. Okay, alright. So if it's definitely just photos you're doing, then that was a good buy. Like, that was a great buy if it's definitely photo. And as I said, it's good for video as well. Like, great. It's just that it gives you 1080 slow motion, but you don't get it in 4K 60, but you get it in 1080. But there's a trick, especially if you're editing with DaVinci. Premiere can do it as well. It's called optical flow, to slow down 24 and 30p footage without it looking draggy. So you can check that out. I might put out a tutorial come this Sunday on that. If you follow my tutorial series that release every Sunday, teaching you both DaVinci Resolve and Premiere Pro, just subscribe, get that in. You see me?
The major downfall is on a 10-bit.
Yeah, not 10-bit, but I just 10-bit all you have to do with colors, so not that serious. Living in Jamaica makes buying film gear so damn difficult. More time people just grab the D's. Alright, that's facts. I agree. And even to travel for it, it's beyond difficult. But the upside to traveling to purchase a camera is that you could purchase more than one thing, versus if you should order it and ship it in, you only get to ship in one thing. So really, yeah.
It's sad. Very sad.
But even though yeah, so it makes sense to get the deal that you can get. I originally started out on APS-C all my career, all my life. My first camera, the A7 IV was my first full frame. Love it, but I still shoot on the FX30 more because I like the ergonomics and the easy to use setup of it. Full frame don't matter, you can get 10-bit color. Full frame don't matter, you can get 10-bit color. Where am I? Yeah. To have more control of the colors. Low light not so important because you can just denoise it, whereas movie grade which you like film. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. Which has the better battery life?
Pretty much the same.
Pretty much the same.
Like
Same.
battery.
Yeah, the same Z battery. Both camera use. I would say maybe the FX30 will last longer because it has an internal fan, so it keeps the camera cool and the battery cool. So you don't get as hot. So I'll say the FX30 where battery life is concerned. All right. Say less. I will definitely be dropping one this Sunday. I remember a store in Kingston that I won't name wanted me to sell $125 Listen. I've come across that so much. I've never bought gear in Jamaica. Only place I recommend to purchase gear in Jamaica, it's what, Loki 876.
Yeah.
They're the most reasonable gear shop in Jamaica. The price difference is literally minuscule. Like, so you'll see it online for like maybe $6,000 and he's selling for like $7,500 or $8,000. So by the time you have to pay clearance shipping, then it makes sense. So check them out. Loki 876, LOKE 876. Their IG is some red and white and black icon. So you'll see it. Check them out. Tell them Chem Style send you. Nah, that's definitely not a markup. That's highway robbery. Jamaicans tend to do that a lot. Yep. So Julani, based in Kingston or outside of Kingston? Ah, cool. Maybe. I realize a lot of creatives coming out and maybe popping up on my IG since recently. It's a good thing. Alright, so I see you. Let me see if I can. Like I said, guys, this is just a test live. So for the next live, maybe over the weekend around Saturday or so, I will be doing some live editing. So I can show you how to use DaVinci. You can ask questions while I go along. So that way you can learn live. So it's like a live class, you know? So, yeah. So this now, this our next one. I'm gonna tell you about the Trinidad and Tobago one. So somebody just let me know now. Closing date close to Blake Reader Special Award. Submissions are considered for a prestigious award each one. Blake Reader selects one of the standout film for a personal video review shared with one per social network offering. Yeah, I'm planning to work on a few short films this year. And then to see if I can get them in a few festivals and stuff. But yeah. My schooling stopped at high school, to be honest. I've never went to college. I've never done any further schooling after high school. So everything is YouTube, self-taught, and just knowledge basically over the years of doing this. Alright, try switching to DaVinci. That Fusion paid so much, Adobe might be a scumbag, but I like simplicity. Alright, so even though I'm an avid DaVinci user, I don't touch Fusion. I just stick to After Effects for my special effects. Only when I do go in Fusion is definitely if I want something specific that is only Fusion based, then I will go over into Fusion. But other than that, it's scary. Like Fusion is definitely scary for sure. I have a Sony screen. I have a Sony A7C, which is 8-bit, and I'm planning to go to make short films for our church, and I'm contemplating to buy FX30 or Sony A74 or Sony A7C to. What's your advice? Alright, so for church, normally what I'll say is if your church is well lit, that lighting is perfect, you have good lighting, I would say go with the Sony FX30. If not, I would say go with the Sony A7 IV because the FX30 sensor tends to be a bit noisy. So I'll definitely. No, what him say church as well.
No, short films are different from streaming.
No, I'm not talking stream, either more things. Oh, short films in church. Alright. In that case, I would say go with the FX30. For films, it's definitely the FX30 because it is set up for that. So you have your waveform, your zebras and stuff right on the focus. I have to focus. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so you see it has the zebra and the peaking and all of that. One press of a button, your white balance, your ISO. It's a cinema camera. As you can see, it says cinema line on the top. So I'll definitely say if you're solely doing films, the FX30. If you and it's good for streaming, like perfect for streaming, like because it has an internal fan. The Sony A7 IV tends to overheat under high pressure, so I'll say the FX30 in that case. But the only way I would say The A7 IV is if you plan on doing professional photo shoots as well. But other than that, I'll stick with FX30 and save yourself some money and get a decent lens. And you're good. Because you could combat the low light of the FX30 by just getting a lens with a low aperture of 1.4, 1.8. So let me know if you want me to clarify anything else. Alright, I was solely a Premiere user, solely. But the one thing that I switched for was the fact that Premiere continued to crash. Like, it crashed so much, I couldn't deal with it. Like, I'll be close to finish a session because when you dial in, you forget to click Control Save. So it's a case of
I always choose the worst thing.
yeah, like when you're almost finished. So it happened to me on a project that I was working on for a couple of days, and that was the last straw for me. And I just switched to DaVinci and I never looked back. I just watched tutorials upon tutorials, and yeah. So that was that.
What about Fusion probably just use After Effects?
Yeah, that's what me do.
Yeah.
But the whole point is you want
You want compete to come out of Adobe?
come out of Adobe
Nah,
ecosystem. Nah, got
Nah, leave Adobe ecosystem.
yeah. So yeah, I also have the M1 Max, the M1 Max Book Pro as well. That's the one we're using right now. But
Adobe
Premiere still crash.
Premiere crash anything.
Premiere crash like a drunk driver.
Premiere
Listen.
crash anything.
Premiere crash like a drunk driver. It makes no sense. I like my life smooth still. The life is smooth, bro. Like where was this when we had to like boom live and everything?
Bro,
That would have just make life easier.
I can't pin the comment.
Yeah, and not just that, if you have a whole heap of
Yeah.
pictures, you can bring up
I can't put the
lower thirds and them. Yeah, it's nice, bro. You need to check out the plan.
Might make them more decisions too.
Kind of nice, bro. And it's quick and it's set up and it just do everything for you. But I'm Mac alone.
Oh.
So you know make Windows. So
Okay.
yeah. So sorry, Windows guys, the Ecamm Live is just on Mac. I forgot to say that part. But yeah.
Mac is the best stuff.
It's not bad. See if I miss any questions.
Can we do a photo shoot session in this?
Yeah, live and just answer questions. All right, so I'm still trying to figure that out. I want to say, did I say I do more photography than videography? Since recently, like, yeah, it's quite a few phases right now. I'm currently on food photography, and that is going on well. My phone is dead, but you could type Zena Concepts JA on Instagram, and you can see all the food photography that I'm onto right now. So that's ZENNA Concepts JA, and you'll see the food photography. But I'm good, or I would say great, not to toot my own on, but I'm good at most things in every niche. So from documentary shooting, from shooting films, regular video, like you name it, I can do it. So I don't have a niche right now. I'm trying to niche down, but it's so hard because I'm multi-talented. But yeah, but we'll figure it out one day. Mostly 4K. 6K every now and then when I shoot on the Blackmagic, and nothing. I've never edited 8K footage before, but a lot of raw files though, for sure.
The thing is, you know, recent Premiere crashes less than those.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I've been out of it, so.
Crashes, but still traumatized. Because me switching to DaVinci now, because
I've been out of it, bro.
still did I get some. It not happen as frequent as before, but you still get some crashes now and then. I just do some madness.
And I've been freelancing for years now. Like from 2014, I've been freelancing. Never went back into the 9 to 5 world from that. So I can teach you how to run a business as well if you need to know that. If you're just starting out, you want to know how to approach clients, get retainers and stuff. You know? Yeah. Interesting editing. Yep, work with what works for you. I agreed 101%. Okay. You should know if you see.
Again, share the IG on the
I think I have to bring it up, you see me. But let's see if we can do it. Instagram. I don't know about Instagram desktop, no? So? That I even can figure out this password out. Wrong. The ask me to log in my phone. Phone dead. Yeah.
For sure.
She answer back. So I have it in my eyes. Okay. I'm watching from Cambo. Ooh. Hello from Jamaica. All right. I'm planning to sell my Sony A7C. You advise the Sony FX30, which Sony FX30, which will you advise to the Sony children from. All right. All right. So for the FX30, I'm going to be biased and say the Sony A7 IV because that's the perfect pair because that's what I use. But if you are thinking about size and weight and all of that, the A7C2 is perfect. So yeah, I would say the A7C2. If you're going for the compact body, if you want to travel lightweight and you want everything to fit in the one camera bag, or if you want to have a sling, then the A7 IV. But the A7C has the AI autofocus as well, so I will definitely say if you need the latest features, or because it is the newer camera, it came out after the A7 IV, so I would say if you're going for the latest features and such, A7C2, and if you want the body to be compact, but otherwise definitely the 7.4. Honestly, I've never checked those stuff. I just edit. I'm not too big on specs. I just normally go for the highest settings when I'm purchasing PCs and stuff. But yeah, I'm not too big on specs like that to really go and check the usage and all of that. So yes, it's a case of even I have a Windows computer as well, so I'm not just Mac, right? I'm not fully Mac. I have a Windows, so I have a Windows system that is 128 GB RAM, and it has liquid cooling. It has a 3060 Ti graphics card, SSD M.2s. So I have a super fast Windows computer, but for some reason, it's still not as fast as M1 Max. You know, so yeah. Yes, man, Jelani, keep watching, man. Always a support on my videos. Respect, big up yourself, bro. Do you have a one-on-one mentor service? All right, so for the one-on-one mentor services, that's definitely coming because I'm in the process of setting up my website that will have the Patreon link, so you could have access to me basically 24/7 to ask questions and such, send messages and all of that. So it's coming. Stay tuned. I'm in the work of creating lots and all of that. So yeah. So there's a case. So boom, 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 boom. Need a charger. No. Need a brick. I understand why the brick did not work. You need not charge. I try remember the go for laptop bag. I think I brick in it.
Take it over, that's good.
The laptop bag?
Oh, laptop, please.
Alright, so you're into real estate videography. What type of camera you're shooting on? And lens. What lens you using as well? How is it? Alright, it's in a car for sure.
Take out the TV charge.
Hmm?
Take out this TV charge.
I love it too, bro. I love it too. Definitely. Alright, Chris. So I'll say make your next lens by a 11mm. I have a next lens. I have a 10-18 that I purchased recently for this. And trust me, for real estate, that's a perfect lens. It's a 10-18. You can check it out. It's a very nice lens. It's sharp, nice, and it's about small. It's light. So make that your next buy because the wider the shots for real estate is the better. So I would say the camera is fine for what you're doing. You don't need the dynamic range of 10-bit. So for real estate, 8-bit is fine. It's Sony, so the low light across the board is pretty good. So I'll say get a wider lens and then any other tips you need regarding that, all is well. You can let me know and I can answer you. Alright, Trey Bore. Which one of the cameras? The one that we're shooting on now, or that you're referring to the FX30? Yeah, good man. I say I put it on this. Right there. I see them missing. Look at my supporters. My cheerleaders. As they say, leave a like on the live. Alright, so all my cameras are mounted with F38 plates. So all my gears are F38, so I can switch between each item very quick, very easy. You know? Bless up, Chris. I heard that. So, you know. You don't feel the table I jerk and think I earthquake. I was like, I'm about to dip.
So this brand, oh, you got it in
Yeah, all is I realize it while the running alone can't manage it. Still need to go up more. Why me trying to leave? Be for real, man. It's nice though. Yeah, man, copyright, yeah. Fuck up that. Alright, so insure my gears. Not in Jamaica. Couple things that I bought is insured overseas, like the drones and stuff. I like the DJI Care. That's about it. But I wish Jamaica had more things for us. Where, yeah, no man, that's so good. Let's bring it closer. More gear for us to you know. But they don't. I wish they get with the times. They don't recognize what we do as a career, so they don't care. But it's fine. You know me, I'm gonna do some minor teeth. Oh no, I'm calling it.
Your brain teeth. No, yeah, I got it as a gift.
Oh. Okay. Yes, we're definitely living on the edge, guys. Living on the edge, cause they don't, you know, and that's the thing. They don't know how expensive this is. Like, this is very, very expensive, and they don't know. They don't care, you know. So charge for charge. Listen, just charge. Don't be out here just doing free shoots for people. Do free shoots for yourself. All right. That's my first advice to new creators. Do free shoots for yourself. That is only going to benefit you and not them. All right. So free shoots for yourself. Paid shoot for others. So don't let anybody contact you and tell you that
Exposure. Can't expose yourself.
we can partner on this, or let's do this. It will grow your brand. It's good for exposure. Exposure doesn't pay bills, right? And even if you do a free shoot, don't let it come with terms. Let it be on your terms. When you deliver, how the final product looks. Don't take any input from them. We're past the stage of free shoots. Everybody have money to pay. They just choose to pay who they want. Yeah? I need it for balance. Just need it. Yeah. Oh, see something on my beauty there? That's crazy. It's right there. I miss nobody. Okay. Was gonna ask, one, create a pricing structure for themselves. All right, so for photography, it's pretty easy. Cause if you go on my website, photography website right now, the prices are there. I don't hide my prices where that is concerned, because talent really speaks. Talent really speaks for itself. So pricing wise, though, there's no hidden price in there. So you can go on the website portraitsbykem.com. I think it's in my description in some of my videos, but it's portraitsbykem.com. and then you click on packages and you see the pricing. But as I said to a lot of new photographers, if you're not confident in yourself, wherein you could go on a shoot, complete a shoot, deliver a final product, and feel confident that these photos are top notch and it can be compared to other big photographers in the industry, then you could charge what I'm charging or even more, right? But don't put your art here and then delivering 3310 quality photos,
Not 30.
right? So once you're confident enough and feel that your work is worth charging a certain figure, because what I did was I would say shop around where I check my prices versus local and international photographers and found the middle ground, and I ranked myself based on quality per se, because I'm not a biased person when it comes down to quality and content of work. I know where I'm at on the spectrum, right? And I'm somewhere here. Not here, not here, but somewhere. Maybe about eye level. So I judge my work pretty fair. So if I'm looking at a next photographer image and this photographer is charging, let's say, 250 US per session, and I look at what he's giving in the package and all of that, and then I compare my quality of photos to his or her quality of photos, and then if I see where I'm the better photographer, the better retoucher, I would either mark my price up or use the same pricing structure but take a few items out of the package so that way it can differentiate the level of photographer you're hiring. Yeah, if that helps. So just shop around, compare rates, compare quality, see where you're at on the spectrum, and then yeah. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I do. Everything is on my personal page. It's in my description. So if you're subscribed, if not, please hit the subscribe button, guys. Don't leave without hitting subscribe and like. Always promoting ourselves over here.
And subscribe to my page as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jor. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, man.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, man. Just click him over there. So subscribe, right? But yes, I do drone videography as well. Um, go on my page and you see all the drone work that I've done. Kemstyle Boss, yeah. So it's KEMSTYLE BOSSY. And you see all the drone. So yeah. I'll look through the comments. Kems, and I will tag the IG name and you can click on it and see what's up. But yeah, I do all of that. Lovely stuff. She's here to work. She's here to work. Right?
Moderator.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
You see that?
Well, I think you probably have it from your YouTube. So.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I know that on YouTube. Yeah. That's for sure. That's for sure. I like everything going on now. What's that? Instagram. Center concepts. Let me need authenticator. Vision. Yeah, if I'm doing, let me do, you know. I use it back to switch that, bro. Stay there around. I run a joke with you, bro. There's no going back. Respect, Chris. Respect. Respect Chris. I'll open your profile on this now. Alright, so unlock all of them. Man. Nothing on the other side use.
You're supposed to share it.
Yeah. Also? I'm not running risk, you know, my friend. Alright. Enough with the arms house. Alright, so I'm going to go on my Instagram page right now and show you guys what I'm up to. This is my desktop. So we're going to go on, where is it? Not sure. Okay, I'll select current application now, so if I go. What's it? Alright, so this is my Instagram page, guys. This is my current niche. This is my current niche right now. So as I said, I've been doing food photography. So I try. So yeah. So let me know what you think. Just a few stuff that I did. So you guys can see. Right. So this was I'm still in awe about this video right here. This is not 3D, by the way. This was all shot in camera and then edited down. So it's something that I'm proud of, but it didn't do well. But we're not here for the numbers, so it's okay. But yeah, this was all done in camera. No 3D whatsoever. Yeah, so that was that. You know. And we do events, coverage, all of that. So that's what we specialize in. But as I said, I'm on food photography right now. Because I love food. And yeah, that's that. So, what else are you guys saying now? Why this girl not go to her bed? In due time, young pigeon. Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. So what else you guys want to know? Let's keep the conversation going. Ask me anything, I know it all. I know it all. If me don't know him, no. So, yeah. Also, if you plan on because I have to plug all of these, because I like to give you guys a good discount and a good stuff, So if you want royalty-free music, this is a platform I'm testing out for myself, and it's pretty good so far. All my latest YouTube videos is using audio from this. So if you want 70% off your next 1 year subscription for audio, for royalty-free music, so this every music on this platform can be used on all your projects, personal or client work. So I'll say you could check them out, get 70% off for your first year with my link in the description. And I think it's in my IG bio as well, so you can check it over there if you follow me on IG. So you can check that out. I'm showing on this description, but it's when it posts, it'll come up. Because I'm a YouTube defaults. I'm on the AC then, chapstick. AC then, I don't know for bottom left.
Yeah, man, crazy.
It's crazy. So, let me see how much camera I own. So, A7 IV. I own a 6400. The FX30. I own the Blackmagic. I own the Osmo Pocket 3. I own the Osmo Action 4. A Insta 360X4. Yeah. I think that's it. I own an iPhone 15 Pro Max, because that's a camera as well. Yeah. So quite a few cameras. So you can ask me about any one of them. And then I'm also planning on buying a new camera. I don't know which system I'm going to go as yet. Maybe Nikon, I'm leaning towards Nikon, but I'm waiting to see what Panasonic is coming with, and then we take it from there. But if it's not fascinating, or I'll be going to Nikon for sure. And I know Nikon is the king of photography. From day one, can't be beat. Sony autofocus is top notch, but where looks is concerned, Nikon. I've never been a Nikon fan until the Z6 III and the Z8. I've been going down a rabbit hole where that camera is concerned, but more on that if I get it. So I recently did a gig in the night, and I was basically shooting that dark for the first time. Little to no ambient light, I was using flash, but it's night. The camera was correcting the light. Alright, so when shooting night photography now, the trick to night photography is ISO and shutter speed as well. So with the A7 III, you should be good. Just go up on the ISO, you can fix it in post. I would say do not pass 4,000. 4,000 is a sweet spot that can come back easily. And then with the flash, you should especially with shutter speed is good as well. If the subject is standing still, you could drop your shutter speed to 60, 1/60, and then you can just play with your ISO from there. But chances are, if you have a flash, all you really need is a modifier. So get yourself a modifier that spreads the light so you won't need to go up on ISO or anything like that. So another photography tip that I need you to learn is light your background before you turn your flash on. So adjust your camera for the background, like the amount of light that you want the background to have, and then after that you turn on the flash, and then you set the flash for the subject, if that helps. So that's one tip I would say you could do to get the best night photography or day photography, because the rule goes across the board, night or day. So adjust for your background first, like set your camera for your background first. Don't worry about the subject, and then use the light, the external light, to fill your subject in. Sorry, to fill your subject in. So that's what I'll say for that. But get a modifier for your flash. It will make a huge difference.
And trust me, don't be afraid to up your ISO. A lot of people are afraid of it, but especially with this day and age AI technology, with the noising, up your ISO. Get some good pictures in night with high ISOs.
That looks like, I get features, so I'm put over some. Balance the frame.
That's better.
Yeah, because what the flash does is it's just going to calibrate the camera so you could see what you're doing, but that's not what the camera is actually capturing. So always make sure that your flash is off when you're setting the thing. Alright. At this point in your career, are you searching for clients or do more clients come to you? Alright, I'm always searching for new clients because working with one client for too long gets boring after a bit, and then your creativity kind of get less as you go along, because you're doing the same thing over and over, because the clients really don't want change. They like to stick to what they know. But I'm always searching for new clients, always. And what I try to do is, if I'm taking on more that I can through, I'll just hire people, bring on more people to the team to get the work done efficiently. So I'm not scared to always be looking new client. Never stop. So I have a pretty big portfolio. I work with almost quite a few of Jamaica's biggest name companies you can think of. You name it, chances are I work with them before. For sure. I've been in this business for about 2010.
From idea need.
Yeah, for a good while now. So,
Assassin's Creed?
long time.
Time moving.
So,
How you go about that? How you go about what?
how I go about what exactly, Julani?
I see you mean approaching clients.
Let me know, Julani.
When I care approaching clients.
Let me know if you mean approaching clients, so I can explain better. Hey, stream look nice, huh? See, I still can't get over the stream, bro. The stream look nice, bro.
Yeah, approaching for clients.
All right, continuous search for clients. Really and truly, it's cold call, cold emails. That's the easiest way to go about it. And also, it can be by networking at events, right? So, if you go into a lot of events, don't be afraid to go up to persons and introduce yourself, let them know what you do. And even though we're not in the age of business card anymore, it's nice to have that you can leave it with them, because a lot of time when they take your number, they forget what you name and don't remember what it's stored in the phone as. So yeah, so all of that. So really and truly, is really cold calls. Like while on social media scrolling, you see a brand that you see that you can help in a specific way, or the type of service that you can offer to these brands. I would say gather your thoughts, see how you can help them, put it in a little document, present yourself properly, and show them with you and their team what difference would it make. And then, just make a call, see if you can arrange a meeting. And what's the worst can happen? They say they don't have time, they say no, and they just move on. But if they say yes, it's a win-win.
And at the very least, you're known to them.
Mm-hmm.
Because number one rule, if no one knows you, no one can hire you.
Yep. I never stop promoting yourself. I can't even tell how much I spend on ads on a daily basis. I've always have ads running. I have ads running on my photography business. I have ads running on my videography business. Ads is always running. Always promote yourself. Always put yourself out there and get clients. Because as you said, they don't see you, they don't know you. Out of sight, out of mind. Because you could have a friend that wants photography services, but because you don't post a lot, they forgot about you, right? And then you're wondering why your friend did link you to take the pics. So, but it's because you're not posting. You've been, what's the word, dormant on social media for the longest while, like him, and don't post. So people don't, when people are looking for photographers at the last minute, they're not thinking about you. So really and truly, I would say keep posting, keep promoting yourself, and yeah.
And you might be cold calling or giving out cards and nobody contacting you. Don't be discouraged.
Yep.
It might just be months down the line, there something come on and they remember, oh, I did talk to this guy, or oh, I did talk to this girl, and oh, let me respond.
Yeah, because as you said about discourage, it goes back to even this YouTube thing as well. So get to you, but you're posting on YouTube and you're not getting no views, and you're like, this is not working out. This is not for me, and you're saying maybe people don't like your content, but YouTube is like millions of creators daily. So they're trying to push out content to everybody. So they can't waste time focusing just on your content to push you out. So you just have to do the work and the groundwork yourself. So if they see that you only post once every now and then, they're not going to waste their time to try to push your channel, because there's nothing to look forward to for your viewers. So as a YouTuber, I always say to put the reps in, upload as much video as you can, be very informative, fun, entertaining, and don't watch the numbers now, because once one person find you and your content is engaging and entertaining for them, or even educational to them, they're going to binge watch, right? They're going to binge watch. I always say that word is bingy, but I caught myself, right? So they're going to binge watch your content and then subscribe because they like what they see and they know that you're a frequent uploader, so they're going to subscribe and continue watching. But when you just put out one video and then disappear, then they're not going to subscribe because there is nothing to subscribe for, right? So you have to constantly put out the content over and over and over and over again. I have to be in this young man's skin right here to let him know that, bro, just drop the content. He's overthinking everything from the views. He went as far to run ads, guys. And I said, no, don't do it again, man.
Guys, imagine you go hard, spending time, write your script, come up with your topic, record your video, edit it, and when you look, you see 10 views. No.
Bro, you know how much is 10 people?
That's the thing, no.
Instagram again?
Yeah, sure. I know, Reggie_RT.
Comment it. You get me? So he don't post because he's worrying about the views. But he has one of his videos at what, 200?
Yeah.
And it's at 200 views, and the reason and 200 people is more than a bus load because a bus holds 70 people. But they're looking at what other creators are getting as views. You can't do that. You just have to do your thing, forget about the numbers, and just post. Do it for you. It's fun, right? I record videos for fun. I love to talk about gear, and that is why I'm here talking right now randomly about gear, because this is what I find joy in, talking to random people about gear. I love when people comment on my post asking a question because I'm always quick to answer, and I always have my phone in my hand, so you comment, I answer same time, because unless I'm on a shoot or something, then you won't get me same time, but I'm always in the comments, man. So I like when people engage and let me know what's up. Alright. So any more questions about this guy right here, the FX30, about anything you want to know? Facts. That's facts. I love to talk about gear though. If it's not about gear, I'm not interested. Yeah, don't do sports. I just love gear. So, and I have gas. I have serious gas. Serious gas. I buy things just because you announce it, I buy it. I'll never sell this, bro. I will never sell this. And just come buy the Black Magic, bro. Just come buy the Black Magic. Just the Black Magic for sale, bro. The Black Magic is for sale. Just bring your money and come. But this, nah. Very hilarious. It's crazy. Eat some food in my system. I believe I need until then. Some fear or Alright, so as I said, Saturday I'll definitely be going live with some live editing for sure. So while I'm editing, you guys can ask me the questions, and then we can teach you some stuff from there. I seeing growth in my photography. Feel like good, Alright, so let me see if I can find back your Instagram, because I like your style of photography. It was it's not the typical photography stuff, so it was actually nice. Let's see if I can find back your IG. Comment to IG, bro. Let me search for it. Yeah, man, about a good 10 seconds. That's about a good 10 seconds.
No.
Alright, yeah. So definitely, bro. Yep. The stuff looking good, bro. And these are shot with the A73. Alright, so this is where is it? Alright. Go for one of the Axon headset and go for one of the Cinco. Can't turn on the little light, just turn on the no. Yeah, so you look a grey bag with the Axon. No, other light. Alright, so for there it's kinda hard to say no, but I'm gonna show you why I prefer the Cinco, but why the Axon better. Just try find the you go around here. Yeah man, the Canon 70D was a good camera. I had one as well. The Cinco out just for sure, but the Axon. Yeah man, switch it off man. Right now. Right now. The last three posts are everything is 70. I definitely can see the difference in the last three posts for sure. For sure. You use flash with these or is just natural light? Alright, so for the headset now, extreme. The Axon to me is more of a snug fit. It's a bit louder volume wise as well. And it's good because it's comparable to the C1 Pros, which is the Alilan. So it's basically the competition for that. Turn on the table, just lift up the bag them. It's a competition for that. But what the Sync have over it is, like in most cases where you're doing shooting plus monitoring order from a camera or something, the Sync has the pass-through where you could plug a aux card into the camera. So while you're listening to the you're listening to you're listening to the camera audio as well. So that's the upside to the Sync. The Sync has more units. The Sync range is better. What else now? The Sync has where you could separate each headset on its own channel and create separate groups. So if you want to set your sound department on two headsets and then set your camera department on a next set of headsets, you could do that, and then the master headset can control and connect to everybody. So that's the upside to the Synco. But one thing I hate about the Synco that I can't 100% recommend right now, and it's 50-50 because it all depends how close you are to each other. But if it's a big open set, then you don't need to worry about it. But there's a delay in the Synco. So if you're hearing the person that you're talking to very close to you, the delay would be very evident. But If not, then then the Axon. But as I said, the sync was a good buy. They did send me a firmware to fix the delay issue. I don't install it as yet, so I can't vouch for it. But yeah, so definitely in a your case X, for what you do, the syncer will work for sure. But if you're going to be in a very loud noise environment, then the Axon for sure. So Axon, yeah. Alright. I can blind you, blind. The right in front of man, yeah. But let's say what them there under there. Every bag under there. Alright. So Alright, so Alright, so you see both the sync are more comparable to the Aliland because basically take the design from the Aliland and thing. So that's that. But this is the X Pro. So it's pretty good. As I said, other than the delay issue, it's pretty good. So I won't knock it for that. And as I got a firmware update for it, I just don't install it as yet. So I'm pretty sure it's something that can be easily fixed with an update. So, but if you're going to be in noisy environments, this one is louder for sure. So that's that on that. But then for 3 of these, it was $500 and something, and it was on sale. And for 5 of these, it's $4.99 or $3.99. So up to you. So if we could work with the delay, then this is the better buy. Oh, that AC was kicking. Alright, what else you guys want to know now? What else you guys want to know? Oh yeah? Word? So I wasted my money? That's what you're saying?
The SE.
Oh no, the SE, don't buy the SEs, man. Trust me. The SEs are go. Well, this is technically and the SE is the same thing. I forgot to mention that as well. This is on 2.4 gigahertz. I didn't find any problem and I was in a room of 150 people and I didn't have any issues with the 2.4 gigahertz. But most reviewers online saying that you shouldn't buy it because it's the same frequency as cell phones and radios and all of that. So it will be affected and the signal, but I didn't run into that issue. And I was in an era where there was a lot of people, right? But this one, you won't have to worry about interference any at all because it's on 1.9 gigahertz. So that good. Let me see. But the SE, the Alilan has SE versions as well. So if you do definitely going to buy a Alilan intercom, the SE version is good because I don't see the interference affecting any at all, and they have boost mode. So the internet might paint them in a bad picture, but as a user of both, you could get away with it. FX3 or the FX30 and why? FX3 for the full frame. That's basically it. There's not much difference between both cameras. They are the same. It's just the quality of the sensor. This one has more megapixels, so it will definitely come across a lot sharper because it's 26 megapixel versus 12. So this definitely will give a better image in the right conditions versus FX3 is more of a softer look, and the reason for that is because it uses less megapixels so that it can achieve great low light footage up to 12,800 ISO. right? So you basically can see in the dark somewhat. So other than that, they're the same body, same button, same layout, same everything. But yeah, so definitely it's up to you after that. So you can make a decision from that. And you could get two FX30 and maybe a one lens with a FX3 price. So that's for sure. Oh, they did? Ah, I didn't know that. Yeah, the FX3 is full frame and the FX30 is APS-C. I use both, but since recently I've only been using DaVinci for the past 2 years. Yeah. I gave up on Premiere because of the crashing issues. For my heavy workload and time sensitive, I can't rely on Premiere Pro because it crashes a lot and it doesn't, well, it auto saves, but it if you didn't go in
Not
this,
like the
yeah,
video.
if you don't go in the settings to set it and say oh, every 5 minutes or every 2 minutes, then that's it. It crash and then that's it. So while DaVinci saves with every change you make, so if you cut a file, it saves. It saves as you go along, so you don't have to worry about clicking Control S. Since I start using DaVinci, I've never clicked Control S, never. So it's definitely DaVinci for the win. And if you want your videos to look IN, as in color grading, it's pretty easy to convert your footage in DaVinci. Even though the color page might look intimidating, but it's literally one click of a button. So once you know where that tool is, you could just convert your footage and then come out back. You don't even have to stay over there. But yeah, so DaVinci. That wasn't even that was like a long shot. There's no upsides to Premiere. I'm sorry. There's no upsides to Premiere.
Even though they're trying.
They're getting there, but there's no upsides. Actually, it is, As I said, it looks complicated, but if you're here for my weekend live editing session, you'll see that it's pretty easy. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe so you could get notified when I'm going live on the live edit session in DaVinci Resolve and show you guys how to maneuver the timelines and the platform. And by the time the end of the live, maybe you'll see that it's not as scary as you thought. But watching tutorials without being able to reach out to who is doing the video to pause and ask a question, then it will seem very difficult because that was my issue. But then I realized that it's basically the same like Premiere, is just the buttons are in different places. So it's not that hard.
It's actually
What? So I'm gonna do that. All right, so S-Log3, S-Gamma, that's Cine. Yeah, that's what I use as well. But I'm coming to realize that a lot of time log isn't that important. It's not, because right now this live is on Cinetone.
Cinetone,
Yeah, and it's clean. So if you could get it like this, if you know that this is your final output, wherein you're not going for a creative look and you want to deliver quickly, the Cinetone is a great option. You could try it out. So not everything you need to shoot in log, but it's good for control afterwards. But the Cinetone can take a small amount of tweaks, same way. And DaVinci is great at tweaking footage regardless of what it was shot in. If DaVinci ever get more guard support for the need being unhappy. Well, that's true. That's good. But they have something similar. Like they do have something similar. If you're familiar with Envato elements and you go on DaVinci effects and stuff, it's literally they give you one file, you double click it, it's install, and it will be under effects. So it's technically the same thing as the Mogart. So you can check it out. Yes, you actually do, you know. The A7 III shoots. No, it doesn't have Cinetone, but it does have S-Log 2 and 3. Even though they don't recommend shooting S-Log 3 on 8-bit cameras, but I do it back in the past, and once you know what you're doing, you can do it, because I always say they wouldn't put it on the camera if it wasn't supposed to be used. So once you know what you're doing, you're good. So yeah. But S-Cinetone, I think it starts with the new set of cameras. It's the A7 IV. It was on the FX3 and so on. So it's really the new cameras that start the whole S-Cinetone thing. And there's currently a new color profile on this called 709 Tone. It was released with the recent update of the FX30 as well. So it's a little better than the.
This is the new Trexo converter, which has two unique game-changing features.
Yeah, I'm done, man. Copyright, man. I like using the no picture profile and Sony. I definitely agree. A lot of times color grading can be a pain in the bum, but I wouldn't say the no picture profile because that tends to blow out the highlight a bit. So try out the, oh, you're using the ZV-10. Try out Cine. Which one is it we use? Cine 4? I think it's the Cine 4. If it's not Cine 4, it's Cine 5. It's one of them. But it's comparable to the what is now known as the S-Cinetone. So try, just scroll down, and I think it's either Cine 4 or Cine 5. That's the one I normally use on my 8-bit camera when I don't want to color anything. Because I have a A6400 and that's what I do. I use it for like my top-down shots. No, man. They don't, you know, because I don't go in Fusion and I use everything on the timeline page. So it's not everything go in Fusion. Once you install it and it comes up in the effects side, effects tab, then you're good. Well, yes. So Kadim says there is yes, HLG3. That's what's on the A7 III. Because I totally skipped the A7 III overall. I didn't get that camera. I went to the A7 IV. It didn't grab me when it released, so I just decided to skip that one. But I just remembered now. So the HLG3 is definitely on it. So that's the tone that you'll use that is basically S-Cinetone now on the nowadays camera. So just look for that one, Julani. Alright, Jay. So yes, for sure. Just check it out, man. Just search DaVinci effects and then just install it, and it should come up in the effects section in DaVinci. Again, this Ecamm Live is alright. Goals this year is to get my 3 short films completed. That's my goal this year. I've been putting them off for a while now. So I've 3 that I want to do. So definitely going to get those done for sure. Like pressing gas on those right now. There's the specific lens that I want. to get it done. So I'm just waiting to buy that lens and then get it from there. I bought my PL adapter already for the Sony. Got the lens is PL mount, so when I get the lens, you guys will know about it. You'll see it. I'll be posting it everywhere. Test shots, everything. So yeah. Alright, so I wind down right now because as I said, this was just a test live. I want to wind right down. So if you guys don't have any more questions, I think I'll stay on for another 5 minutes. So let me know, because I'm hungry. Need some food. Can't get used to that live, really. Alright, not glad to hear, man. Glad to hear. Alright, guys. So remember, Saturday, I'll be doing live editing. So tune in. Subscribe. Don't miss out. I'm out. We out. I'm out.